If you're having multiple instances of something in your artwork, then of course it makes perfect sense to turn it into a symbol and then create instances of that everywhere. But I wonder if, like me, how many times you've started something and then gone so far before you thought, actually, this should have been a symbol in the first place, and now I've got to do a whole load of editing. Well, something very clever has made its way into Illustrator. So what I'm going to do is just zoom in on this piece of artwork here. Whoops, not quite that much. Let me go from the sides here because I've turned my animated zoom off. Okay, so you can see that I've got all of these different markers on this map of the world here. And I need to change all of the white ones. So if I select one of these markers, you'll see the Quick Actions area now contains this Start Global Edit button, which is very interesting, and it's coupled with this Global Edit options, in which I can choose to match the appearance, match the size, and then choose which artboards it's going to appear on, including choosing portrait artboards or landscape artboards or square artboards. And if you're designing UI and UX, for example, that's going to be a real plus when you're thinking about different device orientations. You can also set a range. So if you've got a number of artboards, this unfortunately doesn't, it's a single artboard document, but you can type, for example, 1 to 5 and so on, and also determine whether or not to include objects off artboard and on the actual canvas. Once you've got that, then you can just choose Start Global Edit, and you can see it cleverly selects all of those things. And this is without me actually checking anything. It's just worked out where these things are. So I'm going to zoom in on one of those and let's make a change just here. So I'll change out the color. I think I'll change it to yellow, like so. And additionally, I think I'll stylize it by putting an inner glow on there. Let's have a look at that. It's going to be 17 millimeters, given that the size of it is not much under that really, or not much over that. There we go. So if I go for orange here around the sides, I've got a bit of a glow on just there. And maybe what I'll do is add a thick stroke to the outside, I think, as well. So we'll pop that on and let's make that, I don't know, maybe about 3 or 4 points, something like that. You're not going to miss that in a hurry. I'll just zoom out so we can see the whole document. You can see that is being reflected throughout the whole document. And once I'm ready to proceed with doing something else, I can just hit Stop Global Edit and it's done. So if, like me, you've managed to start a document like this with the intention of just putting a few things, but it's turned into a load more, and then you've got an edit, something has finally come to our rescue.